drove into a living room.
Okay, can you explain to me the thought process? Because I'm not understanding. So you hit their house, particularly you drove into their living room. I don't understand how you got to the conclusion that you wouldn't be liable for that. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter if the vehicle malfunctioned in any capacity. That's something you would need to take up with the manufacturer. But as far as the insurance is concerned, you would be considered to be liable. Okay. Well, the house didn't move, so there's no liability here for anything other than you driving your car into their home. I'm I'm not trying to have an attitude with you, sir. I'm just trying to explain to you our thought process and why we're handling the damages to the other party. But regardless of the circumstances that caused it, you still drove your car into their house and we're responsible for that. So, okay, what I'm going to say as somebody who has A, seen the video footage for your specific accident, and B, analyzed the footage of quite a few of these types of losses, it doesn't appear to me that your vehicle malfunctioned. It appears to me that your foot got stuck on the gas pedal because you're pulling from the opposite side of the street's driveway and you accelerate into the home at a very rapid speed. So that's what it looks like to me. But you can have a diagnostic done on the vehicle, and if there points to any errors with the vehicle's functionality, then you can talk to the manufacturer, but that's not something your insurance would do for you. It's not our job to investigate whether or not your car had an issue. It's our job to determine whether or not you're liable for damages, and if so, pay for them, and that's what we've done. Well, in regards to your vehicle, you don't have any collision coverage, so there's nothing that the insurance can do for you. It's just the other party. That's what you've asked us for. When you purchase the policy as liability only, you asked us only to cover the other party, which is what we're doing. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. All I can tell you is that we will fix the damage to the home. And to be quite frank with you, based on your policy limit being $10,000, it's very, very likely that you will not have enough coverage. Again, that's what you've asked us for. So we can only do what you've requested. Okay, well that's not an option. What I'm saying when it comes to the liability portion is that we are providing you with the coverage you've asked for. As far as determining fault, that's something you leave up to your insurance company as part of the contract that you agree to, and we have found you to be at fault. Okay. That is definitely something, like I said, you'd have to take up with the manufacturer. I don't have any part in that, and I'm not going to pass you on to my supervisor because it doesn't make any sense for me to do so. This is considered to be a solo accident, and solo accidents are at fault 100% of the time. You hit a fixed object, whether that's a home, a pole, a brick wall, you're still at fault. Okay, not a problem. Give them my contact information and I'm happy to discuss this further with them, but I'm sure that they will explain to you the reasoning behind the at-fault determination as well. Okay, goodbye. What part of the house didn't move doesn't make sense to you, sir? Didn't jump out at you, like... People are exhausted. Just acknowledge the fact that you hit a stationary object and move on. Like, People always try to get out of that shit by being like, well, my car malfunctioned, my brakes didn't work, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well. That's something that needs to be dealt with the car maker, not with your insurance. So if you feel like your brakes malfunctioned, you can investigate that on your own. Your insurance is just going to pay for the damage. So we're not getting involved in all that bullshit.